Don Quixote de la Mancha is a Spanish novel by Miguel de Cervantes, first published in two parts in 1605 and 1615. Widely regarded as the world's first modern novel, it is a seminal work in Spanish literature and one of the most influential novels ever written. Part 1. The novel opens with the introduction of Don Quixote, a retired Spanish nobleman. Obsessed with chivalric romances, he decides to become a knight-errant. Renaming himself Don Quixote, he embarks on a quest to seek adventure and right perceived wrongs. Throughout his travels, Don Quixote encounters various people and situations. His idealistic view often leads him to misinterpret reality. Windmills become giants, inns turn into castles, and peasants are seen as knights. Engaging in several battles, both imagined and real, he frequently faces defeat. Despite these setbacks, Don Quixote remains a figure of nobility and idealism. He champions justice and fairness, striving to uphold his beliefs. His loyalty to his squire, Sancho Panza, who accompanies him on these adventures, is unwavering. The novel satirizes the chivalric romances of the Middle Ages and delves into themes of idealism, reality, and heroism. It presents Don Quixote as a complex, multifaceted character, leading to diverse interpretations. The novel continues to be a celebrated classic in world literature. Characters: Don Quixote. The protagonist, a retired nobleman, transformed into a knight-errant. His kindness and generosity are matched by his eccentricity and idealism. Sancho Panza. A simple peasant, Sancho is the faithful squire to Don Quixote. He often serves as the voice of reason and is a willing participant in Quixote's adventures. Dulcinea del Toboso, the idealized object of Don Quixote's affection. A peasant girl whom he has never met, Dulcinea is the imagined inspiration for his quests. Sanson Carrasco, a friend of Don Quixote, Sanson disguises himself as a knight to challenge Quixote in a bid to test his sanity. The Duke and Duchess, wealthy nobles who play tricks on Don Quixote and Sancho Panza for their amusement. The novel is set in the fictional village of La Mancha, Spain. The story unfolds in various locations, including inns, castles, and the city of Barcelona. Timeline. The narrative spans several years, with the first part starting in 1605 and the second part in 1615. Plot. The novel recounts Don Quixote's adventures and misadventures. His first notable encounter is with windmills, which he believes to be giants. This and subsequent adventures reflect his struggle to reconcile his idealistic visions with the harsher realities of the world. He and Sancho encounter goat herds, bandits, monks, and priests, each encounter further illustrating the contrast between Quixote's imagination and reality. In Barcelona, Don Quixote is challenged by Sanson Carrasco, leading to a pivotal moment in his journey. The return to his village marks a shift in Quixote's character, with increased introspection and moments of lucidity. He engages in discussions about literature and justice, showing a newfound wisdom. Sancho Panza remains a grounding force, balancing Quixote's idealism with practical concerns. The line between fantasy and reality continues to blur as Quixote's ideals evolve into a pursuit of everyday justice. In the second part of the novel, Quixote's journey is marked by deeper reflection. He encounters various characters, each reflecting his internal struggles. The novel concludes with Don Quixote on his deathbed, where he regains lucidity and renounces his knightly identity, reverting to Alonso Quijano. Legacy of Don Quixote. Don Quixote is more than a comedic tale. It's a profound exploration of idealism, reality, and the human spirit. Its rich characterizations, particularly of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, resonate deeply with readers. The novel's innovative narrative style and use of satire and realism have established it as a precursor to the modern novel. In conclusion, Don Quixote offers profound insights into the human condition. It stands as a reflection on the quest for meaning and the fluid boundaries between reality and our inner worlds, making it a timeless piece of literature.